Cancer for the week of August 18th, 2025, and I'm going to talk about Selena in your second house of money. Tomorrow I'll be back on. I have to my routine gone and changed again, so I have to figure out my routine yet again. So I have done Aries through Cancer. So if you haven't checked it out yet, so check it out. Show your love and support to your girl Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. So let's talk about it. So Selena is the white moon. She is furthest away from the earth. She is also the counterpart of the Lilith moon. So she is the opposite of the Lilith moon. She is not as intense. She is not as crazy as the Lilith moon is, but she is joyful, good, but she is now conjunct with Volcanus, which is the higher form of Saturn here. So she may be very restricted at this time. You can feel very restricted with your giving energy, or you're not focused on other people's drama and focusing more on yourself during this time period, or you're putting yourself on a budget with this energy. So you could be a bit more frugal with your money and with your spending, or you may have a lot of lessons with money and frugality at this time, because you're kind of just spending money here, but then at the same time you could have a hard time keeping money. So it all depends what's going on in your natal chart, because some of you may have Ceres in your second house of money, which means that you love spending money on yourself, or you're very giving to others. So it could be that kind of situation here. So you're gonna have a lot of lessons with spending and how you spend money at this time for some of you. Others of you, not so much so. Others of you, you're gonna put yourself on a budget, because either you're trying to save money or you're trying to do something with your money at this time here with this energy. So you can find more free things to do with your friends. I feel like for some of you, especially financially, you're gonna get what you want, but not millions of dollars and things of that nature. So this may not be the best time over the next several months with money, because it's if, let's say, it's it's kind of like having almost like a Saturn in retrograde in your seventh house. Selena is not about making a shit ton of money, making millions of dollars. No, she's about, you being about bigger picture, delving into spirituality over the next several months. She is not about oh, let's make, millions of dollars at this time with this energy here. Hi, if I do this, I'm going to make millions of dollars. If I do that, I'm going to make millions of dollars. No, she is restrict. We're not doing that. So for the next several months, those of you who have businesses, you can find that this is going to be, for the next several months, not the easiest energy time for you making money. Okay, so you may find making money to be very difficult for you with this energy here. So this may not be the easiest time for business picking up at this time. So just know that. Alrighty, I feel like for some of you, this is a time for being in service, for the sake of being in service at this time with this energy here, okay? Which is okay. So don't expect anything in return. So you give for the sake of giving, and don't expect anything in return. Don't expect other people to help you grow. Service to other people is what you should be about, and being doing spiritual things at this time with this energy. Not necessarily reaching for millions of dollars, or jumping on other people's coattails thinking, oh, this person's gonna really help me grow with this energy here. You're my first subscriber? No, you're not. For some of you, this is not the easiest energy time for you emotionally, okay? So I do see that happening for you at this time, alrighty? For others of you, I feel like either people are depriving you, or you're depriving people with this energy here as well, okay? No, I have a mod and he's awesome. Or they won't give you your money at this time with this energy, or won't help you out in any kind of way financially. This is a time where you have to rely more on yourself financially here. This may not be the easiest time for you money-wise. And thank you, Dave. And not the easiest energy time for you for asking favors from others, because you'll find they're not likely to oblige you. And I feel like for some of you here, you need to be careful with your giving energy here as well. How are you my first subscriber if you don't even know what the hell I'm talking about? That makes sense. So you may end up being broke in the process. So be careful how much you do for others when you have Selena here for the next several months. Okay, so you're gonna have a lot of lessons with your giving energy. You need to be practice to be conservative and more realistic about your giving. Then on the 20th, this is a significant turning point when the course of your life changes rather abruptly. You will value your freedom and assert your independence more, and will lack patience. Your sense of identity will probably change and potentially cause problems in your relationships with others. You have a magnetic personality, an ardent lover of life, and often financial ability. You're very attracted to the opposite sex and often fall in love at first sight. Your emotional or romantic involvements often involve karma. Your emotions can become magnified, out of proportion, or be blocked. You may have such an intense feelings that disappointment is almost inevitable. You can be totally committed to your partner, but expect the same in return. You're passionate, changeable, and possessive. You can be too involved in sexual passions and indulgences at this time. Your creativity is very strong, and you have an artistic talent in drama or musical drama. Those of you who are evolved signs of Cancer, you have the capacity for regenerating spiritual love, and you tend to experience emotional death and rebirth. You'll fight social injustices, or any kind of injustices happening, especially with your job, with this energy here. Okay, then we have on the 21st, I feel like for some of you here, this is a time of confrontations with your relationships. And this could be with love relationships, or this could be with family dynamics with this energy. And I feel like you have no shits given at this time, and you tend to speak your mind a little bit more than usual. Some of you, you're very honest and very blunt with other people in your life, especially with other family members. You feel the need to be honest with at this time with this energy, and just kind of like laying down the law and letting them know exactly how you feel with this energy. Hi, William. I feel like you're kind of a taskmaster in your life, but also this could be other family members in your life being more of a dictator and a taskmaster in your life, and saying what goes and what doesn't go. And for some of you, you could be attracting a new partner who is a taskmaster, who is dominating and assertive and very bold and very independent at this time with this energy. Okay, then on the 22nd, we have the sun moving into your third house of communications, into the sign of Virgo, taking on the overtones of Gemini. So remember back in July and June, how emotionally intense the energy was here. Well, here we go again for the roller coaster ride round freaking 2. Okay, so you need to watch your emotional self at this time, because your anxieties could be really high during this time period. Thank God it's only just a 30-day transit. You might end up being a hot damn mess for everybody. Do you have to be? No. You might end up being like, for some of you here, really going through it. If you're evolved in your consciousness, then this is a beautiful time to delve into the power of prayer consciousness. Acknowledge your anxieties and your fears and your worries at this time, and stop being reactive towards them. Stop giving those energies life and focus on the things you can control. Have a different conversation with the brain. Acknowledge the fact that these could be childhood fears and insecurities that you're dealing with at this time with this energy, and start focusing on the things you can control. Don't focus on the people around you. Don't focus on people in general. If you have social anxieties, then work through your social anxieties at this time with this energy, because you could find that a lot of it is all in your head. Okay, and you're just making matters worse, because we all feel energy, and we all feel when somebody is being weird around us, or is being like having anxieties, and a lot of people don't like other people having anxieties, because it makes other people nervous. So this is a time period here where you kind of just like need to learn to be cool. You need to learn to not self-regulate yourself when you're in environments that, you know, are a little bit anxiety-ish. Learn to regulate yourself and practice more self-control over yourself with this energy, and don't allow people or whatever scenarios you're creating in your head to like affect you. Okay, some of you, you're not getting along with siblings and other family members and really fighting with them at this time. You tend to be more independent and you want to go off and do your own thing, or this is just like a lot of power struggles going on with other people in your life at this time, because you tend to be a bit more opinionated with this energy, and family members may not like the fact that you're a bit more opinionated and fighting for what you feel is right in your life with this energy here. Okay, so the first card I come up with is the Ten of Wands, taking on more responsibilities in your life with this energy here, or putting more on your plate. Some of you, this could be more responsibilities going on at work, but remember, don't expect your thank you, don't expect anything in return. So the next several months can feel like, you know, like nobody gives a crap and everybody's like, oh, just work for the sake of working. Or when it comes to growth that you want to see, you could find that you're putting all this content out, but you're not getting anything in return. Okay, so for the next several months, work for the sake of service, like I do. Okay, the Knight of Cups, blessings onto the universe for you as well. Some of you, this could be dating for some of you here. It just depends what's going on in your chart with this energy. The Two of Swords, you're going through it emotionally, so this is a time of introspection and contemplation. It's not going to feel like that. Some of you could be crushing on somebody at this time with this energy here, and like going through that emotions of like wanting this person in your life at this time, and really like kind of like bugging out over it with this energy here as well. I also feel like for some of you here, this is balancing intensity with responsibilities here with this energy. I do feel like you're pursuing certain emotional goals at this time, but you probably are flip-flopping between, you know, I'm not gonna get it to I am gonna get it, you know, so it's kind of like a weird time for you emotionally. There could be decisions coming up or a situation evolving heart and mind at this time with this energy. So relationships could be coming under scrutiny at this time with this energy here. There is this urge to not be emotionally attached to somebody here as well, and kind of like, you know, just like being in denial. Okay, or somebody could be in denial that they have a crush on you or whatever, or somebody's really trying to get over you but having a difficult time getting over you. The Magician card, as above so below, so manifest, manifest, manifest at this time with this energy. Of course, do it while Jupiter is still direct, because you're going to feel the emotional shift in November. So we only have this window of opportunity from now for like the next 3 months before Jupiter goes retrograde, and then y'all gonna feel this intensity here with this energy. Okay, so enjoy this energy, utilize it by using the power of prayer, tap into that consciousness, and manifest, manifest, manifest. And Jupiter is very well aspected at this time, trining, hi Denise, trining the North Node, trining the Lilith Moon at this time with this energy here. I do feel like this is a great time to mingle if you're single with this energy here. Alrighty, the Three of Wands, I feel with this energy here that for some of you, this is a great time for business picking up with this energy. You're very ambitious at this time with this energy here as well, going after what you want, planning for the future with this energy here as well. So I do see that coming up for you during this time period. Okay, I do see new opportunities that are going to expand your mind, lead you. I do see new relationship coming to you as well, or having a better understanding of yourself. The Ace of Coins, mastering your money situation, getting a job, creating your own reality at this time. So I do see it coming up for you. I do see emotional and financial stability coming into your life. The Seven of Cups, lots of thoughts of future, future, future at this time. So really tap into that consciousness, get the Lulu, because for you right now, again, a window is happening here till I think October when Jupiter goes retrograde, and then let me tell you, I'm going to be very rich with readings, and you bitches are really going to be watching my ass, because it's going to be like the heaviness of Jupiter in retrograde. You're really going to be going through it. Okay, so this is a time period here where you really need to run with this energy, I'm telling you, and just go delulu at this time with this energy, because you're going to find when Jupiter, and we only got 1 year, so this is, you know, we're almost done with this before it goes into the sign of Leo. So you really need to really take this opportunity to delve into the law of attraction, delve into the power of prayer, and really run with this energy here, okay? So you have this window of opportunity to manifest like crazy, okay, and make things happen for yourself. The Knight of Swords, I do see new love coming through for you at this time. The King of Wands is a very creative time for you. People tend to dance to your tune at this time, so you have a lot of influence over others, or a great time for those of you in media and social media. But like I said, the growth over the next several months may not be happening like you want it to happen, because this is all about being in service. So don't focus on the need for power and the need for to be seen, or emotional validation, or needing to prove yourself, or needing to be important. All that shit goes out the door. Now you're just in service like a monk. You're in service for the sake of being in service. You don't expect anything in return, and you just pray. And that's it, okay? So try to focus on that. Try to be, you know, very much not about like ego and I need and I need and I want, because that's not going to work for you. Try to be more about, you know, I am helping for the sake of helping, and I don't want anything in return, okay? So that should be your motto or practice or mantra during this time period. The Queen of Coins, I do see another source of income coming towards you as well. So some of you could be getting a second or third job here with this energy, because you like to keep busy, you like to make money with this energy here. I do feel like for some of you here that you are like, you could be dealing with like you and your partner could be a power couple at this time, and really making and setting financial goals and plans with each other during this time period in order to get specific things that you want at this time. So you and your partner could be making a point to go on diets together, to financially save together with this energy, because you may have big goals and big plans in mind with your money with this energy here. So this is a beautiful time for that. The Hermit card, you can be more quiet and to yourself at this time with this energy, or just kind of keeping more towards yourself with this energy and not really saying anything to other people, kind of like a little bit of isolation here, or you're going through it emotionally and you don't want to talk about your feelings to others because you don't want other people to worry about you at this time with this energy here. This is definitely a time of introspection for you with this energy. So you could be going through it emotionally here as well, because change is coming up for you. You know, those of you who are getting ready to go to college or go to high school, you know, or go somewhere, you know, change is happening for you. So maybe some of you are picking your colleges at this time, and it could be very daunting for you because this is change. So whatever changes is coming up in your life is very daunting for you at this time with this energy. The Page of Coins, I see business picking up at this time for some of you here, more money coming in. So, you know, some of you, this could be like your side hustle picking up at this time and getting busy. The Two of Wands, recognition and success is coming towards you during this time period. So you are making money, you are getting attention for your work during this time period, because the planets are well aspected at this time with this energy here as well. You are seeking growth and expansion. That could be a little bit hard to do with Selena involved in your second house. So, you know, it could be a slow process. It could be something that happens over the next several months. So we're talking about next year. Okay, so don't expect Rome to be built in a day, or you could be dealing with like a lot of challenges come the fall, okay? But there's growth, but it may not happen right away, okay? The Five of Swords, I feel like you could be going through it emotionally, or not getting along with certain people at work with this energy here, and kind of butting heads with others with this energy here. I do feel like there's conflicts and challenging situations coming up for you as well with this energy here. For some of you here, I do feel like this is a time of communication issues that need to be addressed. So there could be like a lack of trust going on, or you feel like other people are taking advantage of you as well, or you could feel like certain relationships in your life are very one-sided, okay? The Six of Cups, you can be sentimental about the past with this energy here as well, or maybe this person has changed and they no longer are acting like they used to with this energy here as well, and instead they are trying to get back. Maybe somebody's being overly indulgent during this time period and just really trying to get back a feeling that they once upon a time had, and is costing you money with this energy. Others of you, Mercury is going to be direct here, officially direct on the 25th. You can still be rehashing fights with other people here, moving forward from the past with this energy, moving forward, revisiting past conflicts at this time or disagreements, but also having a new perspective on that disagreement or on that fight with this energy. It does not necessarily mean that you're going to move forward or heal from it, but you're definitely seeing a different point of view at this time with this energy. But you could feel kind of raunchy about it, like you're not ready to move on from it. Okay. Like you're still annoyed by it. The Sun card, recognition and success, fame coming to you with this energy. This can also be a popular energy time for you as well. Some of you could be getting a job this week. Some of you are mastering your money situation at this time. I feel like for some of you here that you can be sentimental about the past and having positive memories and experience with this energy as well. Some of you could be celebrating something life, so somebody has passed on and moved on, and you could be celebrating their life and what they meant to you. Okay, so that could also be happening as well. The Emperor card, I do see a great level of self-control. I do see somebody jealous of you this week with this energy, so haters are going to hate with this energy here. You may not know who it is right now, and the interesting part about it, I feel like when it does come out, it's going to be really far left. Like I feel like it's going to be like, oh shit, like somebody is really not going to be happy for your goodness. And I don't feel like it's anybody at work. I feel like it's somebody outside of work that okay? Or for those of you in school, this could be like a schoolmate or a friend in school that could be jealous of whatever good is happening for you. Okay. For some of you here, I feel like you're finding balance between nostalgia and structure at this time with this energy here as well. Definitely change is around you. The Hangman card, indecision. Some of you, I feel like for some of you, you're trying to go back to the past, or you may try to recreate the past at this time because the past is what felt good for you. So some of you could be really trying to like go back, and everything has changed. Everything has restructured. Things are not the same anymore. Okay. So you can't go back. Alrighty, you got to continue moving forward. And even when you do go back, you're going to see that everything has changed and everything has restructured, and it's now people have moved forward here. So don't expect everything to be the same anymore. Okay. I do feel like this is a time of enlightenment and self-discovery here. I feel like this is a time where the universe and whatever is going on in your life at this time, so something good is going to come up here that you've been worried about and whatever, and it's going to release you from self-doubt. Okay, so the cards are definitely saying whatever you're worrying about, don't worry about it, because it's more in your head than in your reality. Okay, the Three of Swords does talk of traveling coming up. I do feel like somebody's coming back into your life at this time, but this person is not the same. I feel like the relationship is not going to be the same. So some of you, this could be an ex coming back into your life, and things have changed between you and this person. This person has changed. Okay, maybe this person has grown up. The Ace of Cups, I do see emotional validation and abundance coming towards you here as well. Lots of thoughts of future, but the person in your head is not the person in your reality. Okay, so I would be careful with that. I think that friendships have changed too. The person has changed, so this person is not the same anymore. So I would be very careful with this. The Four of Wands, I do feel like you're very happy at this time. You're joyous with this energy here as well. The Nine of Wands, you're overthinking, overanalyzing your blessings. Don't do that. Allow everything to just happen. Stop overthinking and overanalyzing. Just see things for what they are, because there's no point. What is the point of overthinking and overanalyzing? What is the point of that? I mean, it's just like There's no point. And everything that happens to us is super temporary, so there's no point in getting mad, upset, like just like watch, observe, and just like go with it instead of like, why, I do see money. I do see you're financially happy here with this energy. I do see that you will help other people in your life that you're not getting along with at this time. So it's kind of like they're kind of like begging you for help and you're just like, fine, it's kind of like that kind of situation. Alrighty. The World card, mastering your money situation, emotional validation is coming to you, recognition and success, manifesting the things that you want at this time with this energy. The Seven of Swords, you're super secretive at this time and keeping a lot to yourself with this energy, not talking about what's your problem, going through the emotions of things, not making a decision as a way to manipulate a situation going on in your life. The Ace of Wands, recognition and success is coming to you, working smarter, not harder at this time, very innovative at this time with this energy, very analytical in your way of thinking. You have words of wisdom to share with others as well. And people tend to come to you for advice with this energy. You're very analytical in your way of thinking at this time. And a lot of you may not like that, okay? A lot of you, the analytical part, because the sun in Virgo, and then we have a lot of planets that are very analytical, could cause a lot of you depression, and you're trying to go back and relive a certain area of your life at this time is what I'm seeing, okay? Show your love and support to your girl, Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Tomorrow, I'll be back on during the day, so check that out. To finish the rest of the horoscopes, I am available for readings this week, so you guys keep me busy for readings, reports, whatever. Check it out on my consultation page and help me grow this channel by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. Right now I have 5 likes, and I'm trying to make it to 5,000 subscribers. Right now I have 4,232 subscribers. So if y'all can like, subscribe, and share, I would greatly appreciate that. So thank you, and y'all have a blessed day. Kisses, and thank you, Dave, my moderator, for helping. I love you.